welcome back to my channel. I'm really excited for today's video. It is going to be my May update for my whole collection, Project Pan. I am very behind in all of my project updates, etc. So this video is going up later than I normally like it to. It's going up on, well, I don't know what day it's going up, but normally I post it on the 5th. I'm also aware my face is darker than my body. I'm also behind on my self-tan game. So I sprayed my body in self-tan today. So eventually the rest of me will be changing to a different color, which is why I didn't want to bring my foundation down my neck. So we're a hot mess here today and every day, so I really don't feel bad about it. I'm very excited to update you guys on my whole collection, Project Pan. There is one item that I currently can't find, but I do have 3 products to be rolling out today. So we'll be rolling in 3 new products. The product that I can't find, so I recently went traveling for work and I think it's just rolling around in my car. I know I have it and I hadn't hit my goal on it anyway, so I'll give you where I'm at. It's a usage goal product. I'll give you where I'm at via use or in terms of use, and then we'll go from there. And like I said, I have 3 other products that I get to roll out today, which I'm so excited about. So if you're interested in seeing my progress, if you're interested in my update on my whole collection, Project Pan, can you tell that I'm also in a rush? Anyway, if you guys are interested in seeing my progress, seeing my update on my whole collection, Project Pan, stay tuned. First, if you have yet to subscribe to my channel and you like Project Pan and content, or just chit-chatting about makeup, I would love if you would consider subscribing before moving on. And other than that, let's get into the update. All right, guys, I like to go in order that I rolled things in, just so that I can easily go down my sheet of notes and give you guys the weights, etc. It's just easiest for me. So the first product that got rolled into my whole collection, Project Pan, is my Patrick Ta Duo in the shade She's So LA. Why can I not open this? This is what this looks like. I gave myself a 20 use goal on this. I was at 12 uses last update and I only reached for this one time since the last update. So we're at 13 out of 20 uses. This weighed 89 grams when I rolled this in, 88 grams last update, and weighs 88 grams today. I've only had caffeine today, so I feel like my hands are super shaky and I feel like this is like, I feel like I am really making progress on where like the logo used to be raised on this, but still I feel like I'm gonna look at pictures and be like, it looks like I have no progress at all. Ironically, this is something that was rolled into like the first round of my whole collection, Project Pan, last year, but I still have 7 uses to go on this. I do feel confident with a little bit of effort I could hit those 7 uses by next update, and this should be a rollout come next update. Next up, I have my Dior Forever Skin Glow Foundation. I feel like I'm either like really hot or really cold with this, and not in terms of like, this is one of my favorite foundations, but I either use it a lot or I forget to use it at all, and I don't even feel confident changing the line marking on this. I feel like I maybe reached for this one time. I didn't do a lot of self tanning this past month, and this is definitely a deeper, more summertime shade for me. So we are still right at this line right here. When we rolled it in, we were about right here. My goal is to finish this foundation off. This is something I will repurchase, although they have reformulated, so I'm hoping I like the reformulated version. This weighed 133 grams when we rolled this in. It weighed 129 grams last update, and it still weighs 129 grams today. So like I said, I am self-tanning today, so I should be able to get some more use out of this. I also wasn't the best. I feel like I started April out hot with using makeup a lot, and then like towards the end of the month, I like valued sleep more than doing my makeup. Next up, one of the products we will be rolling out, I have my Hourglass Quad. I roll in this shade right here in the corner. I gave myself a 20 use goal on this. I was at 12 of the 20 uses last update, and I did reach for this an additional 8 times, so I am at 20 out of 20 uses. This is something that ironically was rolled in right away to my whole collection, Project Pan, last year as well. So I feel like I have made some really good, or I've gotten some really good use in this quad, because if I'm remembering correctly, I reached for this shade up here 50 times last year. I do kind of want to keep this top of mind for these 2 shades for the summer, so maybe I'll roll this into a Shop My Stash as my face palette focus or something, but I actually really did enjoy reaching for this. This weighed 118 grams when we rolled it in, 117 grams last update. It still weighs 117 grams today. Next up, I have this MAC lipstick. This is in the shade Lustering, which is a really beautiful satin sheeny sort of pink shade. Here it is right here. It's not a shade I find myself reaching for all that often, and there were many times throughout the last like 4 months where I was like, I feel like I'm gonna declutter this, and then I would wear it again and I'd be like, no, I actually like this shade is pretty unique to my collection. So I gave myself a goal of just reaching for this 10 total times. I was at 7 out of the 10 uses last update, and I did reach for this an additional 3 times putting me at 10 out of 10 uses. This weighed 17 grams when I rolled this in, 16 grams last update. It still weighs 16 grams, but we did hit a goal on this as well. Next up, I have my Lancome highlighting palette, which ironically I think was also part of a previous whole collection project pan, because I believe that's when I hit pan on this middle shade, but I randomly rolled in the shade right here, Sparkling Peach, and I gave myself a goal of hitting pan on this. I do feel like I have a pretty good dip going, like right there. I don't know how well you'll be able to tell. And the pans on this are rather shallow. I did feel like I was gonna hit pan on this by now, and yet I still haven't. With a little bit of effort, this really should be a rollout next update, so I'm hoping that I will have another pan to show in this palette come the next update. Next up, I have this lipstick from e.l.f. This is my e.l.f. cream, no, seriously, satin lipstick in the shade Cream. I do have this topped over Vive Cosmetics Velvet Sands, the lip liner today. It's a very pale nude lipstick, but I actually really love a good pale nude lipstick, especially over like a deeper lipstick or lip liner. And then I do have a gloss on top as well. I gave myself a goal of reaching for this 10 times. Last update I was at 5 out of those 10 uses, and I did only reach for this one additional time, which was today. I sort of forgot about this, so I'm at 6 out of 10 uses. I 100% believe this will be a rollout next update, so dang, we could have potentially at minimum 3. I feel like next update is going to be a really good one, if I'm being honest, but I do believe this will be a rollout next update, just because summertime, I don't know, I like a nude lip in the summer. There's something about like a very tanned face and a nude lip that just like gets me every time. Next up, my third and final rollout for this update is my Huda Beauty Tan Tour. I gave myself a goal of hitting pan on this. I was trying to decide between use goal or hit pan. You guys convinced me in the comments my goal should be to hit pan, and there we are. We have a pan. So I was using a thinner almost like concealer brush and picking it up and then just like outlining and trying to be really specific in where I was placing it, even on my cheeks, to try and do more of a contour rather than a bronze. This is definitely more of a full coverage cream product, and I really enjoy this. In fact, after pulling this back out and reaching for this consistently, it made me want to continue to reach for it after I hit pan. Even like it, sometimes I'll hit pan and I'm like, okay, done with the product for a while, ready to put it back. Not the case with this. I wanted to keep reaching for this. So this weighed 53 grams when we rolled it in, 53 grams last update, and this weighs 52 grams today. So we did see obviously the weight change, and I have a new pan to add to my collection. The final 3 products I have to update you on were all rolled in last update. So up first is the product that's missing. It's my Lisa Eldridge liquid highlighter. I gave myself a goal of reaching for that 30 times, and I am at 6 out of the 30 uses on that. I don't have a weight for you because I can't find that product, but I'm confident it's somewhere. I just need to find it, but I needed to film this today and I couldn't wait to find it. I know I'll find it. I hope, because that's one of my favorite liquid highlights. Next up, I have the LYS Triple Fix Full Coverage Brightening Concealer. So I rolled this in last update as well. This was pretty much brand new to my collection. I'd used it maybe 5 times up until that point. I gave myself a use goal of 30 uses on this. This is definitely deeper for me, but it's been a good mixer concealer to mix with my Hourglass concealer, which is too light for underneath my eyes, or it just makes them look so bright underneath my eyes. I don't love it. So I actually reached this 13 times this past month. So I'm at 13 out of my 30 uses. Again, with just a little bit of concentrated effort, I know I still have 17 uses left, but if I reached for this one almost exclusively throughout the next month, this could potentially be a rollout next update. And then the 10th and final product I have to update you on is a single shadow, and I totally forgot that this was going in this project, but I remember reaching for this at least 3 times right after rolling this in. This is a Colourpop single shadow. I believe it came out of my Colourpop Perception palette when I depotted that. I gave myself a goal of hitting pan on this. It is a really beautiful copper shade. I have like, not really, I mean, there's like disturbance in the center of the pan. It is a little bit deeper than I typically like for like all over the lid, but I do like to focus it on like the outer third, and that's how I've been getting use out of this. It's gonna be really difficult to hit pan on this. Like, Colourpop shadows are actually really deep, much deeper than you would expect, and it always takes me longer to hit pan on them than I anticipate it's going to. So I feel like this one, so there is a mid-year refresh where you can choose to like roll products out without like consequence, if you will. I do feel like this I'm gonna end up doing that with, because I just feel like I'm not gonna hit pan on this, but I'm still gonna make an effort. I'll still keep working away at this, and we'll just have to see. But those are the 10 products I had to update you on. Time to roll in 3 products to replace the ones I hit my goal on. All right, you guys, my spreadsheet should be up to date. My only rules are that I only want to work on 2 of the same product category at any given time. But so far I don't have any that are currently like at 2. So really we could roll in anything, to my knowledge at least. I do have my single shadows in my spreadsheet. I do not have my eyeshadow palettes. That's just too much for me. So we're gonna randomly generate 3 numbers between 1 and 692, and we get number 305. Let's see, 429, 429, and 450. So let me pull up my spreadsheet. We have number 305.
Don't say the numbers. You have to say the code.
Number 305 is my Cosas Tropic Equinox. Ooh, this is a split pan product. So when I grab that, I will I'll roll to see which side of the pan I'm gonna work on, but I'm excited about that because that was something I was planning to pull into my next Shop My Stash as a product to focus on. Then we had number 429, which is Fenty Hot Chocolate. Okay, so that's a Fenty Gloss Bomb. I actually was previously working on a Fenty Gloss Bomb in this project, and I finished it up. And fun fact, I actually worked on my Fenty Gloss Bombs all last year in my Partners in Cream project pan. This year I decided to work on my Buxom lip glosses in my Partners in Cream, and I've been regretting it because it's taking me forever to get through my Buxom lip glosses. So I'm excited that my Fenty Gloss Bombs have still gotten use and are getting worked on, just in a different project. And then number, was it 450? 450 is that gonna be another gloss? 450 is Huda Beauty Love Stone Lip Gloss.
Huda Beauty, no.
Huda Beauty Love Stone Lip Gloss.
That means no.
What? That doesn't even ring a bell.
Wait, do you get that?
Huda Beauty Love Stone Lip Gloss. I'll have to look into that. Is that actually like a liquid lipstick?
No.
I'll be right back. Okay, I truly have no idea what that Huda Beauty Love Stone lip product is. I searched through my collection. I can't find anything. We're just gonna roll something else in. So pulling this back up, we get number 188. And number 188 is Cosas, my Cosas Cloud Set Powder, which I'm working on my Rolling Project 10 pan. All right, it's always interesting to me that like of my huge makeup collection, I always roll in products that I'm already working on. So did we just roll another product? No, we need to roll again. We get number 507. 507 is my area code. Let's see. e.l.f. Big Ego Mascara. Ooh, do I actually want, I don't want a pan of mascara. That's like super light. So we're gonna roll again. Here we go, keep rolling, rolling, rolling. Number 131, Lorac Shine Bright. Oh, this is a face palette, which I feel like I've worked on before in this product as well. So I'm gonna go grab that. We will roll the number that we're working on in that product. And then we'll also roll in which side of the Cosas product we're working on. All right, guys, I'm back with all of my products. Up first, I have Cosas Tropic Equinox. I'm very excited about this, and honestly, I'm excited to work on either side. Maybe I would rather work on the highlight side, but we'll see. We get number 1, so we're working on the blush side. Well, don't ever ask for anything. Okay, so my goal is gonna be to hit pan on this. I'm very excited to be working on this. Like I said, this is like my vibe, especially for the summer. I've been really into cream products, so I'm excited about that. I also have the Fenty Beauty Hot Chocolate Gloss Bomb, or Gloss Bomb in the shade Hot Chocolate. This is a deeper lip gloss, but I'm also very excited to be working on this. My goal is gonna be to finish this up. Slowly but surely, I'm getting through my Fenty Gloss Bomb. Fenty Gloss Bomb collection. I feel like this would be a really beautiful shade in the summer. Again, just like with a very tan, like the vibe is very tan, very neutral face, maybe like a bronzer as eyeshadow, and then like just a tan lip. I feel like I'm gonna love that. And then finally, I rolled in my Lorac Shine Bright face palette. There are 6 potential shades that we could roll in this within this palette. Should I ask? And I'm sure I won't get it. I would be hoping for number 4 or 5, but would also be happy with 2. 2, 4, or 5 is what I'm hoping for. I'm sure we won't get any of them.
It's 5.
5. We got what we wanted. Okay, so we're working on Blossom, which is a very neutral pink shade. Now I am trying to hit pan on a different blush within my collection. This is gonna be such an easy, such a wearable shade. I'm gonna give myself a goal of 25 uses, because that's an effort for me, but also I feel like I could easily hit that goal just because it is such a neutral wearable blush shade. And I'm very excited to have a face palette too. I like to work on my face palettes and projects because otherwise I do not feel motivated to reach for them. So that is going to wrap it up for today's update. Those are all of the new roll-ins. That's my progress. That's where I'm at. If you guys are working on this project, I would love to know how it's going. Thank you so much for sticking around to watch today's video and for supporting my channel as you guys always do. I love you guys so much, and I'll catch you in my next video. Bye.